Hey, trade fans, welcome back to Other Side of the Tracks. I'm Chris. Thanks for being here. Behind we got yet another box from Menards. So we're going to continue in our series of checking out some Menards buildings. So let's go ahead and get this opened up and see what we got in there. All right, so Menards buildings are always better picked up in the store, but since we're down here in Texas, we don't have any stores anywhere in the area. At least not yet. Hey, Menards, why don't you build one in Texas? It'd be a great hit. In any case, you always got to hope that everything arrives safely with minimal amount of gluing needed. So we'll see what we got here. All right. First, we got a few 4.5 volt adapters here. Went ahead and ordered a couple different ones. Never have too many of these. Okay, we got another building. Got the Lamont Lanes bowling alley. All right, here we can see the photo of the building and the details that they've put right here on the shipping carton. So this baby's going to be lit up with lots of LEDs, so it'll be nice and bright. It does have some nice effects I'm interested to check out. You see here, they made 2,028 of them. All right. And it's my understanding that this is inspired by an actual bowling alley in Wisconsin, as many different Menards buildings are themed to businesses from their home state of Wisconsin. But let's go ahead and get this out, give it a closer look. So I do have nice memories of bowling back in the day in elementary school and even high school with buddies. There was a Brunswick Lanes not far from my house. But bowling does have an interesting place in the old family history. Both of my grandmothers were members of a bowling league. And that's how the respective sides of the family met each other. And ultimately, well, that's my parents getting married and why I'm here. So one could say that without bowling, I wouldn't exist. Like I recall, my grandmother had dozens of trophies from her years of bowling in her house, proudly displayed. Of course, I don't have any of those. All right. As sometimes Menards does, they have a nice big window on the top of the building, so you can see all the action. All right. Yeah, I think that sign's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be over here. So we'll just have to do that back on there. Hopefully that's the only problem. All right, before we go ahead and take out all of these staples, we're going to go ahead and plug in a 4.5 volt adapter here just to make sure that we're all good on the electrical and it illuminates. Do that right through the packaging, and there we go. We've got some lights, and you can see through the front and top windows this neat little illumination effect of going down the lanes here. That's really cool. Sign. Here's that nice little emblem that's supposed to be on the side of the building. All right, looks like they have a little manufacturing line here showing the assemblers where to stick the big emblem. Pow! All right, we'll slap some glue on there and we should be good to go. And voila. Alright, so looking at this Lamont Lanes building, we have a classic Art Deco architecture going on here, so this would pair well with any kind of post-war layout. Complete with this 1958 Dodge Fury, which does have illumination here with the lights in the back. Pretty cool. So while it has that old school feel on the building, it does have a modern flair with the lighting package on it. So pair it with modern as well. These giant bowling pins monuments here at the front entry are pretty cool. We have some nice subtle light blue lamps here on the exterior for lighting the building. Some grass, a little planter bed with flowers on it, some bushes, and we have 3 pedestrians here out front. And it looks like these 2 are smoking cigars. Top of the building, we do have some HVAC equipment, and of course that large peering window, so you can see where all the action is going on. Not to mention windows here on the front and side as well. Here we can see we have scoreboards. We have pins set up in the back. That nice wood flooring of the bowling alley you would typically see. Tables and chairs for folks hanging out and watching the game. Ball return hoods and racks. Brightly colored bowling balls. This guy's throwing a ball right now in good form. We just have some simulated wood paneling on the back wall there. And you can see those scoreboards a little bit better there. I like the red felt carpet they have here at the entrance for a little rug, like, you know, VIP red carpeting. That's funny. And as always with Menards building, it's never complete without Jack the German Shepherd here standing guard. So we got that sign here we glued back on. Some more lighting over here. So 25 at least LED lights on the building according to Menards. Works with any 4.5 volt power source. You got 4 separate bowling lanes. Plenty of room for additional figures if you wanted to try to open up this building somehow. There's no easy access port. You have to disassemble it. But I'm sure if someone was determined to do it, they certainly can. You got a little small patch of grass here on this corner where the building's rounded. You got a little sidewalk going on here, straight from the parking area. And of course, we do have the front headlight of our Plymouth Fury are illuminated as well. Overall, it's a very well detailed building, well lit. We got 5 figures. Illuminated car, lots of LED lighting, all pre-built and assembled for you. For the value, it's hard to beat. Can be yours for $79.99 from Menards. And if you don't have one by, you can have it shipped to you, just like I did, with their shipping fee. And of course, you do need a power source, 4.5 volts, which are sold separately. So I thought the bowling alley was very unique. A nice concept, very well executed. It just overall looked really cool. I thought it would look good on the all layout. So the hardest thing is going to be determining where I want to put it. I got a little bit of real estate, so I got to contemplate, find a nice home for it. And there we have it, front and center. Might as well show it off since it's the newest building. Well, I don't know if that'll be the final place that we'll have it in our town here, but looks great. Glad to have it. I think we'll run some trains and call it a day. Hey, before we do that, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already one of our very much appreciated subscribers. And you could also support us on Patreon. That would help us be able to explore some other cool items. All right, you take care. We'll see you.